Shalom. I'd like to start out by giving all glory, praise, and honor to Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham, Rachak Wadash. Double honors to the elders and apostles of the Great Millstone, and Shalom to the elect of Israel. This is Thamayim in Atlanta, and today we are going to speak on the next stage of human evolution. This is something the elites bring up often, as well as just regular people, but they always speak of it in a merger with man and machine. And in doing so, they're trying to force a human evolution, and that's just not going to happen. And then in the elites in particular, they're trying to force this human evolution so that they could put their MOTB into you, that micro C-hip. They want to put that into you and merge you with machines so that you could be their slave, and they're going to have this great digital society and all these things in which you would have, or they speak of having superhuman abilities, but it's not going to happen. They're trying to force it, and the Lord doesn't want them to have that type of power. But the Lord is going to bring about another, or the next stage of human evolution with the Israelites, and that's going to include the second covenant, in which He's going to put the law, statutes, and commandments within us. And with that comes a new mind and also a new body. And the Israelites will basically be gods on earth over all of the other heathen, because the Israelites will have immortality, or everlasting life, and spiritual powers, and 100% access to their brains, while the heathen will still be in this form that we're in currently, in this flesh. And that is what the elite are truly seeking after, the second covenant that happens with the Israelites. And so I've got something pulled up here from Google, and this is just the AI overview. I typed in next stage of human evolution and put in machines with it as well. And it says, some say the next stage of human evolution will be the result of a symbiotic relationship between humans and technology. So that's to where each benefit from this relationship. It says, where humans and technology are each other's prostheses and can't exist separately. Others say that artificial intelligence, or AI, could be the next big leap in human evolution, as it could lead to a new evolutionary stage where humans and AI merge and evolve together. And none of this is going to happen. The elite will get so far with their plans, and Yahweh Shai is going to stomp them out for everything they've done, including trying to turn humanity into machines. But the Israelites will have this opportunity to evolve, and while the rest of humanity is left behind. And who wants to be merged with the machine in the first place? That sounds awful and like a nightmare. I want what the Lord has planned for us. So this is Hebrews 8 and verse 10. It says, for this is the covenant that I will make with the house of Israel after those days, saith the Lord. And this is with the whole house of Israel. And this is the new covenant, the second covenant. And he says, I will put my laws into their mind, and Salakia, he says, I will put my laws into their mind and write them in their hearts, and I will be to them a God, and they shall be to me a people. And so the Lord's going to program His laws, statutes, and commandments into us, so we're never going off. And as we know, the going against the law is sin. The transgression of the law is sin, and sin leads to death. And so when we're never sinning or never in a sinning state, we will have immortality, everlasting life, because we won't be sinning or pushing towards death. And this is also going to come with spiritual powers, with a new body, with some amazing things. And without having to, we won't even think of going off. And so with this, we'll actually be able to, in the spiritual powers and the new body and the everlasting life, we'll be able to force the Lord's law, statutes, and commandments onto the other nations. And this second covenant is the next stage of human evolution. Go to 1 Corinthians 15. 15 and 51. And it says, "Behold, I show you a mystery. We shall not all sleep, but we shall all be changed." And that change is evolution, to evolve. And it says, "In a moment, in the twinkling of an eye, at the last trump, for the trumpet shall sound, and the dead shall be raised incorruptible, and we shall be changed. For this corruptible must put on incorruption, and this mortal must put on immortality." Because these law, statutes, and commandments will be put into us, and we'll be given these new bodies as well. So when this corruptible shall have put on incorruption, and this mortal shall have put on immortality, then shall be brought to pass the saying that is written, "Death is swallowed up in victory. O death, where is thy sting? O grave, where is thy victory?" The sting of death is sin, and the strength of sin is the law. So with the new covenant, we won't be sinning because we'll have the law, statutes, commandments within us. And if we're not sinning, there will be no death. There will be no judgments for us from the Heavenly Father. And these new bodies will be spiritual bodies with spiritual powers, and it's going to be amazing. It's something I look forward to. Let's get one last one. In Isaiah 41. And 15, it says, "Behold, I will make thee a new sharp threshing instrument having teeth." So the Lord is going to change us. He's going to evolve us. And this is to take down the nations, because all of these nations are idolaters and enemies to the Lord. And he's going to use the creature to bring down these nations. It says that thou shalt thresh the mountains are the governments, and beat them small, and shalt make the hills as chaff. The hills are smaller governments. So all of these Gentiles, all these heathens that have governments set up within the earth, or or in their rulership, they're going to be brought down and put under the law, statutes, and commandments of the Most High through his people, the Israelites. And from there, the kingdom of heaven, the kingdom of Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, the kingdom of Israel, will be established, and righteousness will rule in this world. But we have to have the next stage of human evolution for the Israelites. And so, Lord willing, that was edifying. I'd like to give all glory, praise, and honor to Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham, or Chakwadash. Double honors to the elders and apostles of the great millstone, and Shalom to the elect of Israel. Shalom.